Hi, I'm Vera Söderblom. I'm a redshirt senior in the women's basketball program at USC Upstate. I was probably around 10. My mom is the one who introduced me to basketball. She played in high school, so that's where I got it from. What made Upstate the right school for me, I would say, is majorly the coaching staff. They're great people. They teach us to be better people every day on and off the court. I realized I made the right choice my freshman year when I got here. After a long process of getting my visa, a long 17-hour flight, and I got to campus, and all my teammates just welcomed me with open arms and made it feel like a family from start and a home away from home. It was an away game at Radford. It was 30 seconds left of the fourth quarter, and I went for the offensive rebound putback and twisted my knee. Could feel the pop right away, and with it being my second knee injury, I knew right away. The second knee injury was definitely a lot more emotionally and mentally challenging. I knew what I had ahead of me, like the journey, but it just hit harder the second time. After the surgery, I had a knee brace for 6 weeks. The first 3 weeks, it was locked straight and I couldn't weight bear. I was on crutches. After 6 weeks, I could take the brace off. When I was walking, I had to relearn how to walk, because walking with a straight leg for that long, you kind of forget a little. Being on the sideline as an athlete, not being able to do what you love every day is probably the hardest thing. But my coaches, Coach Wu, he did a great job of keeping me engaged in practice and having me occupied, so I would keep my mind on something. He would have me do the shot clock, the points, the music, and when I was able to move around a little bit better, he had me in practice like passing and outlets, so he did a great job of keeping me engaged and keeping my mind off my injury and still making me feel part of the team. And I'm really appreciative of that, because that helped a lot. The first game back was emotional. A lot of emotions coming at once, overwhelming, but I enjoyed it so much. And I was just happy to be back. The feeling of I made it. It was a great time, and my teammates supported me, cheered me on, so it was great. I have 2 older brothers. My oldest brother, his name is Arvid, and then my other brother's Elmer, and they play ice hockey. Arvid plays for the Chicago Blackhawks and Elmer for Detroit Red Wings. My dad's name is Martin, and he played ice hockey as well growing up. He played in the Swedish second league, which is like AHL here. Since we're all into sports and athletes, it's always been something going on, practice, games, tournaments. So we've always been supportive, going to each other's games, practices. And in the summer, we would do our summer workouts together. Our dad would put together a little program and we would work out. But we've always been very competitive. We can relate to each other a lot, what it's like mentally, physically, and we always support each other. We always say play to your strengths and just believe in yourself. I look up to my brothers a lot. They inspire me every day. Just daily habits, what it takes to be a pro athlete, doing your best every day, showing up, and just getting 1% better every day. My mom was in the show in Sweden. It's called Robinson. It's I think it's the same as your Survivor here. So they get dropped off on an island and they do a bunch of competitions. The first time she was in that, it was 1998, and then her second time was in 2012. and in 2012 she came on 3rd place. So I'm really proud of her for that. You can get voted out by like the other people on the island, so you have to still win the competitions to stay in, but you have to also play the social game good to not get voted out. My mom has told me a lot of stories about her time. They were there for 2 months, so it was a lot going on. But she's just so competitive. She loved the competition part of it, to get in the mud, crawl in the sand, all of that stuff. She loved everything. My personal goals this season is to step into a leadership role and just step on the court being consistent and confident. I'm majoring in exercise science and have a minor in psychology. And my career goals after basketball, when the ball stops bouncing, is to be a physical therapist or athletic trainer.